Good afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu urges graduate of specialized ICT training to inspire positive change and drive innovation across the digital landscape. House of Representatives move against stagnation, age, falsification in public service. On the foreign authorities issue health and fire warning in southern Europe as heat wave spreads. In sport, Udinese's goalkeeper Maduka Okoye risks a 4-year ban for sporting fraud. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has charged graduate of a specialized ICT training program organized by the Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment in collaboration with MacTech Consulting to leverage their newly acquired skills to inspire positive change and drive innovation across the digital landscape. The governor, who made this known at the presentation of laptops and Microsoft certificates to 200 beneficiaries who successfully completed 4 months of intensive training in full-stack web development and data analysis. Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akinyemi Ajigbatafe, emphasized that the initiative is part of his administration's deliberate effort to equip Lagos youth with globally competitive ICT skills, enabling them to access job opportunities both locally and internationally. He urged the beneficiaries to explore the positive potential of technology, uphold ethical standards, and strive to become outstanding digital ambassadors who will elevate Lagos on the global stage. The Lagos Waste Management Authority (LOMA), in demonstration of unwavering commitment to the welfare of sanitation workers, has presented financial support checks to sweepers who sustained injuries while on duty, as well as to families of deceased sweepers who lost their lives in the course of service. Managing Director and CEO LOMA, Muyiwa Gbadigeshin, commenting on the presentation, reaffirmed the authority's dedication to protecting the lives and livelihoods of sanitation workers, describing them as a frontline environmental heroes who play a vital role in keeping Lagos clean and habitable. Gbadigeshin explained that the financial assistance was part of LOMA's structured welfare package for sanitation workers under its operational coverage, which includes accident compensation, insurance, regular health checks, and periodic safety training. He added that the initiative aligned with the authority's broader commitment to human dignity, social equity, and inclusive governance, noting that no sanitation worker should be left to suffer in silence or neglect due to work-related hazards. Political leaders have been urged to document their experiences and achievements to serve as blueprints for future generations of leaders to navigate the challenges of governance, especially at the grassroots level. This call was made at the launch of a book on grassroots governance and autonomy by the Chief Whip of Surulere Local Government and Chairman of the Lagos State Chief Whip Forum, Eric Otenwa. Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, who was represented by former Commissioner for Youth and Social Development in Lagos State, Agbola Dabiri, emphasized on the importance of history, saying, "History is paramount to every nation, and all must always go back to history to guide the future."
History is paramount to every nation, and what Eric has made today, he has been part of the history of Surulere, a which generation to come will always go back to. Because what happens today happened in the past and will always happen in the future. So we must learn from lesson and must learn to read.
In their remarks, Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Housing, Barakat Odunuga Bakari, and Vice Chairman of Surulere Local Government, Moise Dosumu, emphasized the need for documentation to preserve history, especially to enhance grassroots governance, noting that Otenwa has showcased what he has learned and researched in his service to his community and left a legacy for the upcoming generation. On On his part, the chief whip of Surulere local government, Eric Otienwa, explained that the clamor for grassroots autonomy inspired him to provide a detailed memoir, not just for grassroots leaders, but for federal politicians, scholars, and students. Otienwa added that with proper presentation, grassroots development will thrive, not just in Lagos, but across Nigeria for the benefit of all. Now to the rest of the stories. The House of Representatives has intensified the process to tackle stagnation, age falsification, and compulsory retirement of directors in the nation's public service. The House is also considering 30 days bereavement leave in the service. This followed a public hearing organized by the House Committee on Public Service Matters to garner expert opinions and public views as part of ongoing reforms to modernize the public service. Speaking at the event, Speaker of the House, Tajudeen Abbas, said the hearing provided a platform for open dialogue on the legislative proposals that cut across welfare, institutional efficiency, and public service accountability. Abbas also pledged the House's readiness to address stagnation in promotion in the federal civil service, adding that the development has become a major source of frustration for many civil servants who, despite years of service and consistent performance, find their career growth stalled. The Nigerian Police Force, in partnership with the Eagle Crime Awareness and Prevention Initiative, ECAPI, has wrapped up a 3-day community intelligence gathering training in Lagos. The program, designed to equip everyday citizens with intelligence and community engagement skills, marks a shift from reactive policing to a more proactive, people-driven and security model. The participants have now been certified as community intelligence agents and are expected to serve as trusted voices and watchful eyes in their neighborhoods. Speaking at the official flag-off ceremony, the Inspector General Police, Kayode Egbetokun, urged attendees to embrace their new role as agent of peace and vigilance. Egbetokun, who was represented by Assistant Commissioner Oluwaseyi Okuwobi, describes the initiative as a bold step to transform communities into active partners in national security rather than passive observers. Health and fire warnings have been issued in countries across southern Europe, with temperatures expected to exceed 40 degrees Celsius in some places over the weekend. Italy, Greece, France, Spain, Portugal are among the countries affected, with the Spanish city of Seville forecast to hit 42 degrees Celsius. Hot air from North Africa, which is spreading across the Balkans to holiday destinations such as Croatia, is contributing to the soaring temperatures. Reports say the heat wave is very intense for this time of the year, where the continent normally experiences such high temperatures in July and early August. In Spain, emergency staff have been placed on standby to deal with a surge in heat stroke cases, especially among the vulnerable, including children, the elderly, and those with chronic illnesses. Yellow and amber alerts are also in space for parts of England this weekend, with temperatures set to reach 32 degrees Celsius. In sport now, Udinese's goalkeeper Maduka Okoye is at risk of up to a 4-year ban for sporting fraud after he was deferred to the disciplinary commission. The shot stopper is accused of purposefully receiving a yellow card at the 64th minute during a Serie A match between Udinese and Lazio. The match was played on March 11, 2024, and he was booked for time wasting, with his team leading 2-1. Authorities flagged a rush of suspicious betting activity around Okoye receiving a yellow card, which at 8-1 odds allegedly generated over 102,000 euros in winning bets. And that's it on the news at 4. But just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated the Lagos State Employability Support Project to address the labor skill gap and unemployment problems? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has charged graduate of a specialized ICT training program organized by the Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment in collaboration with MACTE Consulting to leverage their newly acquired skills to inspire positive change and drive innovation across the digital landscape. The House of Representatives has intensified the process to tackle stagnation, age falsification, and compulsory retirement of directors in the nation's public service. We also told you that health and fire warnings have been issued in countries across southern Europe, with temperatures expected to exceed 40 degrees Celsius in some places over the weekend. Finally, in sport, Udinese goalkeeper Maduka Okoye is at risk of up to 4-year ban for sporting fraud after he was deferred to the Disciplinary Commission. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the